how can we make sure that our work is seen and valued in every meeting, in every talk, at every conference? I want to address this topic today because I feel one thing missing from the STEM community. We are all so focused on the technical side, on the technical part and optimizations, protocols, models, and so on. But when the time comes to actually explain what is this magic work that we are doing, then it's sort of this moment of people thinking, okay, I'm sort of getting what you're doing, but what is it that you're actually doing? I believe that every STEM professional had got this question at least once in their life. Like, you are explaining, very excited about what is it that you're doing, and then the person says, wow, very interesting, but what is it that you're actually doing? So in order for that not to happen to you, in your meetings, in your annual reports, in your career pitches, in your funding pitches, and so on, we want to make sure that our work is visible. And one mistake that I see people repeating and happening time and time again is explaining in order to demonstrate how much work and how important their work is. People tend to explain every single detail of it, like every single detail of the model, experiment, protocol, code, every line of code. And I mean, don't get me wrong, everyone appreciates your work, but people are simply bored by that. They do not want to listen to that, especially if they are not from your specific field working on that specific problem. So this clearly doesn't work. What actually works, if you want to get the attention from the audience and keep it, is to think about something they care about and then connect your work to that. And I believe this is the number one skill STEM professionals have to learn, because we have been sort of brainwashed at university, grad school, that all that matters are technical skills. And then when we start advancing in our career, all of a sudden we are facing these situations in which all of a sudden the technical side isn't enough. You have to actually write the reports, you have to talk to stakeholders who are in 99% of the time someone who is outside of your field, who do not belong to your specific niche and expertise. So you sort of have to make it make sense to them, explain it, and just to get promoted, you have to show what is it that your work, your code, your model, your protocol is actually doing. So what works, as I said, is finding what the people who are listening to you care about and make sure that you connect your work to that thing. Now, as everything in this life, this is a skill. So it's not something that comes naturally to you unless you train it. Unless you are maybe a natural talent of explaining work to others. But I would say that to the vast majority of people, this is not something natural. And the reason why this is so is because we are all biased. When we are working in some field and on some topic for long enough, we believe that everyone has our brain. We believe that everyone knows what we know. And this is normal. It's just a normal bias that happens to all of us. However, we always have to correct for that bias. Whenever we are talking to other people, especially if our goal is to get that promotion and it depends on the people who are listening, we have to make sure that we showcase and see and demonstrate the impact of our work. And the thing that works 100% of the time is finding out what those people care about, the problem they're trying to solve, the number one issue that they are having, and see how your work can fit that. Training this muscle and training this skill is, I believe, what makes a difference from a brilliant career to a not so brilliant career. And I believe that when you join, this is why I do what I do. When you join the STEM brain, the STEM trained brain, their expertise, their brilliant work, and you make sure that those professionals know how to explain their work so that others who are outside of that field are able to recognize its importance, I feel that this is what makes a professional completely unstoppable, because they can reach whatever mountain peak they want to, because they are not only the expert in their field, but they are also owning that expertise and showing others, taking others along in the journey of developing that code, preparing that experiment, and actually doing this brilliant work that STEM often consists of. If you're interested in training this muscle, in doing live sessions where you can become much better in really getting to the point and making sure that others appreciate the brilliance and the importance of your work, I will leave a link down below in the description where you can schedule a completely free introductory call with me where we can talk exactly about that, about your challenges, your struggles. How are you feeling when you are explaining your work? What do you feel might go better? What do you feel, especially if you feel that you're stuck in your career, chances are that you are sort of missing this other part of the equation, which is showcasing and really owning your work. Thank you so much for watching this video, and as always, see you in the next few days with another video. Bye bye.